What are bacteria? Bacteria are living descendants from our primordial soup. They are living single cell organisms. Single cells with DNA in it and an outer membrane, and they are everywhere. They are living outside of us and living within us. There is good bacteria and there is bad bacteria. The good bacteria protects us from stuff. The bad bacteria can harm us. And when that bad bacteria gets within us, they harm us either by attacking our body structures directly, our cell structures, or they can release toxins that disrupt our body's normal processes. And that harm can be in the form of localized mild reactions to global lethal reactions, and if not treated, those localized mild reactions can become global lethal reactions. And the way we treat a bacterial infection is with antibiotics. And when you think about it, this is like something out of Star Trek. It's very science fiction-y. We have this invasive bacteria, and we're going to kill it with antibiotics, which, when you break that down to its Greek root words, it means against life or anti-life. So we're going to kill the invasive alien species within us with the anti-life. Now, some bacteria can be harder to kill than other bacteria, and part of this has to do with the two types of bacteria that exist. Gram-positive bacteria and gram-negative bacteria. That description has to do with the way stains interact with bacteria under a microscope. But gram-negative bacteria have a more structured and reinforced outer membrane, and that can make it harder for some antibiotics to kill those gram-negative bacteria. In fact, that's where we get a lot of antibiotic resistance from, our gram-negative bacteria. But that doesn't mean that gram-positive bacteria are a walk in the park to treat, and that's because all bacteria have a very insidious ability, and that's the ability to send out molecules that will cause intercellular communication between each other, and then they will act as one singular entity in order to protect themselves. This is called quorum sensing, and they can use quorum sensing to steal resources from the body where it's needed. They can also use quorum sensing to go into a complete shutdown while there are antibiotics within the body. And once the body clears antibiotics, they reactivate themselves. And in keeping with the Star Trek theme, it's kind of like the Borg in Star Trek. Bacteria, like the Borg, you can kill a whole bunch of individual drones, but they will reproduce at an alarming rate and work against you as a collective. And in some cases, resistance is futile.